and
Oh
went with
wow.
a different logo.
That's,
But farming all day, every day, and it's gonna be a first ban mag on the side of Bird's Nest. Pretty common stuff here. As we wait for farming all day, every days. I'm just gonna call him faded. Farming all day, every day. Doesn't really roll off the tongue.
yeah, that's
Wait for their bans here. Nyx Assassin, another god tier hero, super annoying to play against, and
Yep.
very flexible in the lineups as well. Man, these bans are pretty common. And we're gonna have a
Whoa.
first pick IO again.
first
Going off
pick
the
with-
success of last game with Tiny Wisp, and I definitely agree with it. And IO is one of those heroes that I think he can play different playstyles as well. You can go CK Wisp, Hyper Aggression, or you can go Tiny Wisp and sort of play a little bit more passive. And,
Well, you can kind of go any carry kind of with Wisp. It doesn't have to go with any. Like, it's always nice to go with carries that's good with Wisp, but
you're not restricted to them.
yeah, you're not restricted.
Yeah, but for Faded, going to pick up Lifestealer and Rubik. Lifestealer, as I said in the previous game, God tier again.
Yep.
He's
Oh,
such
there's
a good
Tiny.
hero, man. But yeah, Tiny. And 64 Hyun and Big Bad Bird, definitely good chemistry on those two heroes, and really high skilled individually as well, and Nature's Prophet as well. So they're almost an identical draft on the side of Bird's Nest from the previous
Funny
games.
thing about Tiny is that when Tiny is alone without Wisp, he kind of loses to Lifestealer, but with Wisp, he's pretty. He's a good contender against Lifestealer for sure.
Yeah, and they're going to pick up a Lena. Well, I haven't seen that here in a long time, actually. He's kind of
That's the
fallen
third
off.
pick.
Yeah, as a third
With,
pick, too.
Yeah, it's got. They still have DS in the pool, and
Yeah, Lena's kind of fallen off as a pick in the past couple of months. Still definitely pretty good. You know, stun, a lot of damage too with Laguna Blade and Dragon Slave. I wonder if this Lena, whoever's going to play Lena Faded, has the sick hair.
yep.
Makes everything fiery. In the meantime, we're going back to
And
giraffes.
You can see that that's their tri lane for Faded, right there.
Yep.
Most likely aggressive tri lane for them.
Yep, and Lone Druid and Clockwork banned out, starting to ban out the off lanes for Faded, as they've kind of revealed their hand with their draft here, with Faded picking up both supports and a Nyax. I mean, they could, I guess, go Rubik mid, but that's incredibly rare these days. And we are going to have support bans on the other side for Faded. And how do you feel about these bans for Faded?
I think it's the right. Well, those two supports are incredibly good against Lifestealer, so you have to ban them if they haven't picked it up. I'm actually surprised those two actually went through the first phase without getting picked.
That's
So-
true, yeah. Both are such great lockdown. I mean, with both ults can go through BKB and you can kite them all day, especially if you're against Tiny. And Silencer ban. Interesting.
I mean, yeah, but I think it's more of a personal choice. I know Bird's Nest fear Silencer a lot, especially when when other teams put Silencer mid against them. So yeah.
We're waiting on the final ban from Faded. See what they go with here, and I'm really curious as to who they're going to ban. I think they're going to ban another support.
Yeah, either that or another good mid.
But who are they going to ban?
Maybe Storm or Co-op, or maybe they're looking to pick up Storm themselves with the Lifestealer bomb.
Yeah, they could do it with Puck as well. Darkseer. Oh, yeah, we forgot about him.
Oh, there's the Puck.
I like that pickup a lot, actually.
Yeah.
It's a good pick. I think, yeah, the Storm would definitely be... How does Storm do against Puck mid?
Storm can still get his farm. Yeah, there we go. It's not that Storm's gonna be able to kill Puck, and Puck can definitely kill Storm with another assist, but Storm can get his farm, so it's not a bad pickup.
Okay, yeah, and definitely a lot of potency with the Storm Nyx bomb. That's sort of been, I think it was first popularized by Navi.
And I'm actually surprised Bird's Nest actually let Storm go through, because Storm is actually really good against Prophet.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So people would actually pick up Storm to counter Nature's Prophet, but yeah.
I mean, it could be the situation that they're just confident against playing against Storm Spirit as
Yeah,
maybe play
that's
against
true.
a lot.
Yeah.
It's really a matter of preference in a lot of these drafts as well. Let's see what Bird's Nest picks up as their last. I think it'll be
another support, or maybe their jungler. Or it could be another offlaner, depending if they want to put Furion as jungler.
Yeah, that's true. I'm trying to think who they could pick. That'd be the optimal. Who would you draft in this situation?
I would draft another strong tri-laner, but there we go, Lion.
Yeah, great defensive capabilities on Lion.
And that's
I definitely agree with that.
Good both against Storm and Lifestealer.
Yeah, and depending on this last pick, but it's looking like Faded is going to go offensive tri-lane with Rubik Lina.
Yeah, it's definitely the better tri-lane for sure, but we'll see.
It sort of like alleviates some of it with the Lion pickup, as he's one of the best defensive tri-laners in the game.
Yes, but he's also very weak laning presence wise, so they can abuse that.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Let's see what they're gonna pick up. A safe laner, I think.
Reserve time.
I'm trying to think. Maybe they'll go. Could they go Gyro or something for a safe lane?
They could go Gyro, but that's a very greedy lineup.
Yeah.
They have 3 core farmers that they need to have, like, essentially very good farm.
Who would you pick?
A Bounty Hunter wouldn't be a bad pickup here.
In the safe lane, and he would go against the Prophet.
Prophet, yes.
Yeah.
He would do well against Prophet there. Just with the poor man shield, he can just Janata hit on Prophet all day. And
yeah. What do you think about an Omni pick?
it wouldn't be bad, but it's not necessarily the best pickup.
Right, trying to.
There's Gyro.
So they're gonna go Gyro.
That's a very greedy lineup. I will see how if. I mean, the laning phase, if they. I know what they're thinking. It can go very well. All 3 lanes.
Yeah.
But come the mid game, there's Prophet and Puck and Wisp. That's a lot of global presence.
I'm going to take this pause quickly to go through the players here. So on Team Faded, the Radiant side, Cordy, their captain, is going to be on the Nyax here. Lina is going to be played by Faded King Kraken. Storm Spirit going to be played by Cyby, C-Y-B-Y, I don't know.
Yeah,
Cyby. Yellow, the Rubik's going to be played by Faded Dimitri. Finally, the Gyrocopter is going to be played by Faded Theory. On the other side, we've got 604 Huyn, as Justin Bailey tells me is how it's pronounced. On the Wisp,
Hyun? Okay.
I don't know. We can ask him later.
Right.
W4 is going to be playing the Lion. Puck is going to be played by
wow.
Waffle Devil. And who's disconnected? Is that Revolution? Yeah,
Yes,
Revolution
it's
is going to be playing
It's their offlaner.
Nature's Prophet. And finally, Tiny is going to be played by Big Bad Bird. So in the previous game, we actually had Nature's Prophet go against the Gyrocopter in the exact same situation, offlane Nature's Prophet versus safe lane Gyrocopter, and the Prophet got destroyed.
Yes, it's always the case. You cannot win against Gyro as Prophet. It's just an impossible lane.
So is it as greedy as of a lineup if Gyro has a free lane essentially in the safe lane?
It's okay. The laning phase, I can 100% agree with their picks, but just the mid lane, mid game, I'm just scared for them because they have so much global presence with this lineup that if one of them is out of position, they're just gonna die.
Yeah, definitely. Now we're gonna wait for Revolution to come back. His PC did crash. One thing I talked about in the previous game is if the Wisp Tiny sort of snowballs, it's gonna force the Radiant side to group up as 5-man. And to abuse that, they do have the Nature's Prophet to split push a lot, which I think is definitely a thing.
Yes, and Puck goes well with Nature's Prophet as well, with the split pushing and all that.
Yeah, really, it's almost impossible to kill a Puck if he gets enough items.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
and they don't have any lockdown except for, Storm has to jump in to get Puck, even then, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, but if they do it, he's gonna die instantly, especially if he has a Nyx in him. So it's a really volatile situation for that. And we're gonna get this game started here. Lanes seem to be pretty self-explanatory. I think we're going to have the Tiny Wisp line going top, Puck mid, Prophet off lane.
There's the Quelling Blade on Tiny, which I see on almost every carry Tiny now, but I don't understand the logic behind it.
Just want to see us better. Who knows? And they are actually going to, in fact, go offensive Char lane with the Nyax, Rubik. No, actually, the Gyrocopter is going to be the one in the offensive Char lane.
Oh, okay.
Safely in the
This
Nyax.
is interesting. I don't agree with this because Gyro usually destroys Prophet,
Yeah, I was thinking the same
and I
thing,
would
but
give the hard carry role to Gyro rather than Lifestealer because Gyro actually needs items to be like a really big carry later on, and Lifestealer doesn't.
yeah, but we'll see how this
30
works out.
seconds to battle.
They are going to 5-man top to, make sure they don't get warded, because pulling is certainly definitely important in this lineup, or in this lane up here for Bird's Nest, but they're going to start moving back down as we have a lull in the action, but 15 seconds and the creeps are going to go, and...
Oh, and interesting enough, Revolution is going to start off in the jungle. It looks like.
Is he? Oh, maybe.
Battle begins.
He has the Ring of Basilius. Maybe, yeah, I don't know, yeah.
It's
I guess
interesting.
not. Yeah.
How do you think this mid lane is going to go? Because it doesn't look like Bird's Nest is going to be able to spare support to come and gank the Storm Spirit, as they're going to be trying
Well,
to Star lane.
I think it's just gonna go even. Like, I don't see anyone dying.
Yeah. And Nature's
But I
Prophet-
would give the advantage to Puck for sure.
Right. And where's Prophet going? We pick up the rune and then head bottom once he realizes the lanes, I think. I don't think they were actually 100% sure how Faded was going to lane it.
Yes,
But now they know he's going to be able to safely go and start laning against this Lifestealer here. But he's going to lose a little bit of the XP in the meantime.
And I don't know how this happened. Did the Nature's Prophets like Treant pull the creep wave to them? Is that what happened, or I wasn't paying attention to top lane?
Oh, I'm not sure actually. I wasn't paying attention to it either. But yeah, Bird's Nest, they're really on the defensive in this tri lane, as I don't think Otani actually has 3 CS, but he can't really get in close at all, because that's a lot of damage coming from the tri lane of Faded. In the meantime, bottom, sort of trading hits here. 2-0 for the Nature's Prophet to the 5-1 of the Lifestealer. The nature of being late
But
to the
he's
lane.
getting harassed back
Yeah.
really heavily.
I think that CS discrepancy is purely from
Yeah, it's just because
being
he
late.
missed.
And mid,
South.
Puck is actually really far ahead. 7-2 to the 3 and 4 of Storm Spirit.
I'm
And,
actually a little surprised by that. He can just remnant farm.
Yeah, and actually the Lifestealer is completely out of region already.
Yeah, I don't agree with their laning. I really think Gyro should have just gone bottom.
Yeah, I
We'll
agree
see.
with that as well. Meantime, top lane is they're looking for the ward.
Just
but-
trying to find. But I think they were just body blocking.
Yep, I think it's so too.
Denied.
And in the meantime, Rubik is actually going to camp the rune, but it's going to be bottom. I think it's going to be double damage bottom. And see who's going to go ahead and get that one. Who gets the first bottle? So I think Puck is getting the bottle first. And how important is like
Both
sort of
have it.
rune control?
Both have it now.
Oh, they do? Did Storm Spirit has the bottle?
Yep.
Oh, I see, but it's a little later. All right, in the meantime, top lane, it's still really defensive here for Bird's Nest. Tiny not getting a lot of CS. He's been at 3 and 4 CS for
I mean,
at 2
this
minutes
is
50
fine.
seconds.
As long as they don't die and Tiny gets experience, this is all they need. Because mid game, if Tiny doesn't really need that much farm to be effective with Wisp, so
Right, definitely. Meantime, taking a look back at mid, 12-6 to 6 and 8. It's not looking good for Storm Spirit, although he does have quite a few denies. The Puck is definitely getting the upper hand in terms of farm here, and that's I think going to be a big factor in the mid game. Who gets better farm, as both are pretty strong mid game heroes.
yeah. But I think it's just again wishy-washy. Like lane, just they both get their farms. Oh, and Puck just I don't know
that's
what this
really-
is.
bad. He's stuck.
Yeah, he was trying to get the room bottom, I think. And yeah, now he has to waste them.
Well, I guess it doesn't. The time is a big issue, but I guess the mana doesn't really matter because he's going to bottle anyways.
That's time wasted from farming.
Yeah, but at the current CS boards, we have Prophet sitting at the top with 18 and 6.
Yeah, this is not good.
Niax 15 to 2. And did you expect the Lifestealer to be losing this lane? Well, I guess he's not really losing it, but
yes, yeah, no, Lifestealer would be losing this lane until much later on. Just because Furion can summon Treants and just harass him back.
yeah, there's a high-speed chase going on, but
he's leveled up teleportation over Nature's Call.
I think it has to do with the fact that like their tri-lane up top is a little bit more defensive. So if they do get initiated on, he can quickly zoom up. I'm not sure.
It's true, but
And he doesn't really need the Treants to deal with the Lifestealer. As you can see, he's actually already really low health.
yeah.
This Lifestealer can't even stay in lane, man.
Oh.
This is really bad. And oh man, mid lane Puck is gonna
mid
get.
lane, yeah.
Oh man, Waffle Devil.
Puck's gonna die.
Wow. Big
There we
play
go.
by the Storm Spirit, abusing that uphill vision advantage there. And even with the double damage, Puck is not able to.
change things.
Is under attack.
Yeah, and oh wow,
I
Lifestealer
said
is gonna die.
nobody can really kill each other until they hit level 6, but now Stormspir's gonna hit level 7 while Puck's level 5.
Yeah, I think there's a little overcommitment by Waffle Devil there on the Puck, realizing one more hit and he could have killed him, but that uphill advantage was used brilliantly by the Storm Spirit and do a lot of burst damage coming to the Storm Spirit with Static Remnant and Overload. He's actually maxing Overload first, which is interesting. That's a lot of damage. I think that's one of the reasons why he killed him.
Yeah. Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, Lifestealer actually almost got a kill on the Nature's Prophet at the bottom, but Prophet was able to TP away, and Storm Spirit TP'd bottom to try and help the kill, but didn't end up helping at all. And he's gonna have to walk back to mid lane, which is kind of a big deal actually, because that's a lot of time wasted. And
now
he's
gonna
pick up the haste rune. He's gonna gank with this. Looks like it.
I think so, yeah. He's got his ult.
This
I
could
don't
be a triple kill. His Prophet's actually TPing top.
Prophet's got.
Is he stuck? Looks stuck.
No.
It's not stuck. Okay. But I think Faded kind of realizes this. I'm going to play really defensive here again by their own tower. This is an interesting position. I mean, nobody's on the map right now except for this tri-lane, so they have to be suspicious of something.
Dire's middle
Yeah,
tower
both
is under
mid lane
attack.
and bot lane is just gonna tell them, just stay back.
Yeah, but Puck is going to actually go back mid, and they're going to see it as due to this ward here by the ramp, so I think they're going to feel a little bit better, but Prophet is still hiding in the side, and he's wasting a lot of time giving this Niax some room and free farm here.
They really want to shut down this tri lane. Oh,
it's
and
gonna be bad.
oh, there we go.
Okay,
now
here we
we're
go. We do have an Avalanche toss combo going on to the Lina here, but a lot of damage coming out, and that's a lot of damage, but Puck does come to the rescue, the TP and haste, and Stormstreet is going to great ultimate by the Puck and a silence, a lot of damage coming out of here, and the Gyro is going to come back.
That's a huge overcommitment by Storm Spirit.
Oh wow, that's a lot of CC too. Man, every single hero here on Bird's Nest is really low, except for the Wisp and the Tiny. So that could have gone really bad for Bird's Nest, but it turned out to go really well. They got a couple kills under the belt, and gives some room to the Tiny, who's at 16 CS right now. Lifesteal in the meantime is going to start pushing bottom tower, and yeah, Nature's Prophet's going to have to heal and probably come back down here to
Dire's bottom
get the
tower is
Niax out of the
under
lane.
attack.
At what point does the Niax sort of beat the Prophet?
I
seven
think
or
it's
later?
about around level 5 when
Radiant's
Okay.
middle tower is under attack.
now he can now he can just go on him. Just see through his tree. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, he's in a
Oh,
really
I
bad
think
spot right
I
now.
died.
And his TP's
Yeah,
on-
he has infest. He has infest.
Oh, but he's
Oh.
gonna back off. Just a lot of damage coming out of that Niax there. Potency of the mid game of a hero like Lifestealer. One of the reasons why he's picked so much is he's so good mid game, but he also has like late game potential and a great laning presence as well. In the meantime, top Tiny's starting to get his farm again.
I said again at the start, Faded lineup is greedy in terms of like they're banking on all their lanes to win.
Right.
But now that they've thrown 3 kills on top, I don't think they can contest this lane anymore too well. Anyways, they can't really stop Tiny's farm.
Yeah. Especially with the global presence of Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, and there we go. Prophet's top again, and now they're just gonna go on him again. And yeah, this is not good.
That's a lot of damage. With the avalanche toss combo, wisp balls, Nature's Prophet ult, and just stun from line. That's a lot of burst damage. And heroes like Lina and Rubik, who aren't the tankiest of supports, they're gonna light somebody up really fast.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we do have Gyrocopter back up.
Great play from Revolution. His patience is just paying off this game.
Yeah.
He just sits by the secret shop and just waits until the enemy team overextends, and it just.
But we do have. Oh man, Nyx is gonna go on the Prophet, and he doesn't have a TP ready.
I don't think he's gonna die. Yeah.
Oh, he had a wand on him, and time.
Oh, and time TPs.
And Revolution actually treated himself. A little counterproductive there, buddy, but it's all good. No harm, no foul. And man, Puck has been getting every single rune almost. Another haste rune for him. I think that's the 3rd one. And meanwhile, Hyun, 604, the Wisp.
Yeah, 604. Yeah, that's just.
Yeah, he's holding the fort top by himself, by his lonesome. Gonna pick up, but this is actually pretty good because he's gonna get solo XP, and getting 6 on this hero is pretty crucial. And they can't really kill him.
On this Storm Spirit. As soon as Puck gets silence off, this. Oh. Yeah, no, this is not gonna work.
Yeah, I think W4 revealed himself a little bit too early here.
Yeah.
That's alright, he's gonna give some more room to Puck.
Silence.
I think he's just staying here. W4 is leaving now. And who's gonna get the bottle? So I was gonna get his bottle back, be able to heal up. He's almost level 6, and that's gonna spell trouble for the rest of this Faded team. A lot of global presence.
Oh, they see Prophet coming.
And they should back up. Oh, he only got 1 tree.
Oh, no, this is really bad for them.
Oh no, what are you doing? Oh,
Ow.
big stun, 3-man stun.
The triple impale. Oh boy.
That's a lot of damage, man. That was a really good set of stuns. Triple stun on the Avalanche by Big Bad Bird, followed up by a triple impale. And yeah, line them up, as Songer says. That was a great play by by Bird's Nest, but at the same time, it was like poor positioning by Faded. I'm surprised they actually decided to go back into that, considering they even saw the Prophet
they
there.
saw Prophet porting in, and they saw Tiny and Wisp coming down. I don't really know what they were thinking.
I don't know either, but they're gonna get this tower here, basically for free, and it's gonna help the farm of Big Bad Bird. He's gonna go for drums first, and Cooldown is gonna go down, but the tower does die nonetheless. And not a lot of damage done onto Bird's Nest as they sort of go back home, regroup, and go back to their lanes. Prophet going back home. And the Wisp is now level 6, so once he pairs up with the Tiny, I think Faded's going to be running scared, man. The amount of global presence with that, Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, it's now mid-game, and their presence is just going to diminish quickly.
Yeah, exactly. And like, early game went really well. I'm terrified for what's going to happen mid-game if they play well.
They had to win early game. They had to have like enormous advantage to actually go even mid game. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Now they're grouping up top.
Yeah, the 5-manning has begun realizing the potency of this global strategy. I'm gonna start trying to get towers and get back into this game that way. But if you take a look at the graphs, I mean, they're really peaks and troughs here. And but it's only a slight.
See that dip on the experience and bold.
Yeah, it's still only a slight lead for Bird's Nest, but they do get a tower at top. But in fact, they're going to trade for mid tower and probably bottom tower as well.
Yeah,
and, I think that's going to be the best trade if that actually follows through here.
Radiant's middle tower is
In the meantime, we are going to have Storm Spirit TPing back mid and Lifestealer TPing back bottom. So we only get 1-for-1 trade for the tower, but still don't think it's worth it for Faded because there's 5 hero investment for 1 tower, whereas Bird's Nest was sort of split up in farming, splitting up the EXP.
Oh, and then Wisp TP top.
Yep. And this, yeah, goodbye, Lita.
Oh wow, it just got bursted.
That's a lot of damage. People underestimate the amount of damage Wisp can do with the balls. It's so much damage, and Wisp is going to actually die though.
Wisp is going to go down. Yo.
If he could survive one more hit, I think he would have lived because the creeps were sort of in range, but he is going to die. Wisp for Alina. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that was actually a good trade for Bird's Nest.
Yeah, but in the meantime, Puck is going to sit middle invis while W4 baits on the line. He does have his ult. Interesting, he got 1 level of mana drain.
His bottom tower is under attack.
A lot of people don't actually favor that, but they're going to pincer off the team here. I think they have them surrounded here. Nature's Prophet's sitting below the 3 Faded players.
That's the Shadow Blade on okay, Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, but I guess they're going to back off with that, realizing that a little bit too separated. So, no harm, no foul, but Nature's Prophet's going to go back mid, and he does have his Shadow Blade up, and that's going to spell, I think, even more trouble for Faded.
And I think one thing Faded hasn't done this game is the famous Lifestealer bomb yet. I haven't seen that yet. I mean, Lifestealer already has his armlet up, and that's a lot of damage coming out.
I think one of the reasons why they haven't had the opportunity to initiate, they've been the ones getting initiated on in a lot of circumstances.
Yes, but I think Lifestealer's bomb is a good way to like turn things around.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. In the meantime, Storm Spirit's going to try and find farm top, as he doesn't actually have...
Oh, and then another Wisp ulti mid, and Lina predicts it.
Yeah, good reaction from the Lina there, and going to quickly pick up this farm, I guess.
Oh, and then there's Prophet. Oh, he's going for it.
Oh,
oh.
He's going to kill him, actually. Wow.
Yeah. Maybe is the Prophet gonna go down? No, he has the Shadow Blade up.
Oh.
And then Lion's coming back. Oh, he has Finger. Oh no,
he missed.
This is a kill.
He missed. Lion is gonna die here. Double damage on Storm Spirit. That's a lot of damage with the ball, and unfortunate that he missed with the Impale. I think that would have been a lot different if he actually hit him.
That was very aggressive. Lion was like by the tier 2 tower and went around the forest. Wow.
Yep, and Rubik is going to fall as he's really out of position.
Oh, Gyro's.
The Gyro's coming too. And,
this could be
bad. Oh man, and alright, so the Nyx is here. He's going to be able to kill the Wisp actually. And but the Prophet's here too, going to pick up the kill onto the Gyrocopter, and they're going to kill the Nyx as well.
Oh wow.
Damage. Oh, and he's actually able to infest into the creep and get out here, and he's going to start hamming on the Nature's Prophet. But he's going to ghost Shadow Blade away as the Storm Spirit comes for support. And I'm not sure who came out on top of there. Actually, the Tiny died.
Oh, how did... Who killed
the Storm Spirit came out from the side.
I see, okay.
Man, play-by-play is really hard. I don't know how you do it, Nick. I'm just like fumbling over words, yelling, hoping they make sense.
But if you look at the level of discrepancy, for Faded, it's all the core heroes that are getting farm and levels. Like level 12 up on Lifestealer, level 12 up on Storm Spirit. But for Bird's Nest, it's all distributed evenly. So I don't really know who's ahead.
Well, EXP wise, it's pretty similar, and they're gonna have a TP onto the Nyx here. Wisp Tiny. That's really aggressive, and they got baited out, and the Tiny's gonna die again to the Lagoon Blade. And Tiny's gonna TP back, but the Puck is here, gonna kill the Gyrocopter. So I guess carry for carry.
Both the buybacks from Tiny and Gyrocopter.
Yep, and the Shadow Blade. Sorcerer gonna pick up the Lion. Gyrocopter's back here too, gonna do some damage onto the Puck, but
boy,
that's a lot of damage. I still don't know how the
Gyro might go down as well.
Yeah, but the Wisp is gonna die here, and Rubik is gonna steal Waning Rift. So it's a lot of damage, but Puck is going to be able to get out here, and Tiny was able to pick up a kill on the buyback, but I still don't think that was necessarily worth it. Storm Spirit does die, however. And CS-wise, Tiny is actually pretty far behind, 60 at 18 minutes.
Yeah, but that's mostly because of the early game.
That's true. But they do pick up the Rubik. Wow, he died fast. And Nax is going to come back TP, and they're going to try and go for the Tiny here. Or for the
boy,
Nax.
this Furion's gonna die.
Oh,
There
he was right next to the sentry board right there, and I don't think Nature's Prophet realized that, but he is going to
That
fall.
was an unstoppable streak too.
Wow, this lifesteal is really big.
Yeah.
And he's going for like one of the most damage efficient items, damage cost efficiency. I don't know. Armlet and Maelstrom, really cost efficient items for damage here, and this lifesteal is going to hit like a truck.
Yep. Once he picks up his Abyssal, that's when things just get crazy.
Yeah, definitely. And interestingly, this guy doesn't have a lot either, just drums. And
Well, they got shut down so hard that top lane. It's just really hard to come back from after giving away about 5 kills from that
Storm
aggressive.
Spirit is still 2,000 away from his ability, or his Orc is going to be pretty far behind. Puck has his Blink Dagger on the other hand, and Nature's Prophet has a Ghost Scepter and a Shadow Blade. I really like the Ghost Scepter pickup because the only one.
Oh, and then Storm Spirit's gonna get picked off. Yeah, there we go. Silence up. Yeah,
And it's gonna run.
he's dead.
Yeah, wow. I don't think he actually needed the Tiny Wisp there. They didn't do any damage to him. Just Puck himself with the Nature's Prophet ults did enough
That
damage.
toss and ball damage was about 600 or 700 damage, I think.
Yeah,
That
I
was
don't-
just enough to kill him off with the silence.
Okay, well, I guess I'm wrong. Anyways, but they do leave the Tiny here to get some farm in the bottom lane. In the meantime, Team Fate is continuing to 5-man, and I think rightfully so. As you can see, even a here like Stormspirit, it's gonna die if he's out in the open like that.
Yep.
And this is when split pushing comes into effect for the Nature's Prophet and the Puck. And I really like this tri-hero combination core they have going on with Wisp, Prophet.
Yeah,
Puck and Tiny.
it's actually paying off. As greedy as it was, they're playing exceptionally well mid game. I was getting scared for them, but they're handling it really perfectly.
Meantime, Stormspirit is going to meet up with the rest of his team, and they're going to start 5-manning bottom, trying to get this tower and get the rest of the other towers, secure that gold. And I don't think Bird's Nest can actually fight 5v5.
No, they can't. This Furion just needs to put pressure top, and
I guess they can delay enough with the Puck and his illusory orb. But they're going to pop the glyph here, and they're going to
then
come
Tiny
back.
was
But
coming in.
they are going in here, and wow, that's
But Lifestealer is doing way too much damage. Holy cow!
and also right on top of the call down, and Gyrocopter is going to do a lot of
Tiny's
damage.
gonna go down too. Oh wow!
That was a lot of damage coming out initially from Bird's Nest, but
Oh man!
Faded matched it with a lot of damage themselves.
That
Call down doing a lot of
Lifestealer
damage. Lifestealer, as you said, doing a lot of damage. Stormspirit doing a lot of damage as well. And Rubik actually stole Dream Coil as well, which is huge.
Oh, that is huge. Yeah. Did he? I guess I didn't see it, but like he ended up using it. I guess.
Yeah, keeping them in place and letting the Nick just go ham.
He did go ham.
He's going ham right now. Look at the creep wave, man.
Oh wow!
This
really
Puck
aggressive.
is playing like a dangerous game, man. He's still going in. Look at him. He's just chilling. Doesn't care about anything. Man, he just soaked up the creep wave. And it's starting to look grim for Bird's Nest, actually.
Yeah.
And this
Now
is
that Storm is really close to his Orchid, and Lifestealer actually picked up Heaven's Halberd. Interesting.
that is interesting. Is it? But like, it works on both Tiny and Nature's Prophet. He's going to shut down one of them.
Yeah, no, it's actually
Alter damage
really
from
great
that.
this game
Right,
because
like, yeah.
Tiny's not going to go for BKB right away. He still needs his Aghanim Scepter.
Really?
I'm over here.
What did he skip? He's going Yasha first, I think.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, he's going back home. There we go.
They might still die though.
Yeah, I don't think they don't have that much answer to shut down this Lifestealer. Like,
Oh, they're gonna go on this actually. But the Gyrocopter is there, and the Tiny is taking a lot of damage from the call down.
and Puck goes down right away. Oh, and then Dream Coil gets used by Rubik.
This is so much damage. Dust is going to go down.
Wow, there we go.
Triple kill. He's really tanky too. With that pickup of the Heaven's Help.
That evasion as well, yeah.
And at first it was looking grim for Faded, but they've turned it around with this mid game. Just 5-manning, taking great fights. Bird's Nest playing a little bit too aggressive with their TPs, and it's starting to snowball in favor of Faded.
Yes. Again, another game ruined by Lifestealer.
A month ago it would have been another game ruined by Phantom Lancer, but the trends of Dota, man. Trends of Dota. And then mid tower does go down, and it's probably going to rotate and start 5-manning top too. Get that final tier 2 tower down, and basically keep total map control. And they still haven't used an Ace Bomb yet this game.
Yeah, that's really surprising.
And Prophet just chilling. Let's go. Go separate. It's going to try and go on the.
Whispers in. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Holy cow.
This Rubik is actually playing really well. He's stealing like the right abilities.
Yes.
Great lists.
Yep. Wow, that just. Oh, and then there's a Orchid on Puck.
Yeah, but he doesn't have enough mana to pull.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of damage too.
And then Rubik tossed a Lifestealer into.
Yeah, this greedy lineup for Faded, although we did express some concern, is starting to pay off. It's just they're all starting to get items now, and they're all starting to do so much damage. Lifestealer starting like earlier.
Holy cow!
With the Storm Spirit and Gyro doing a lot of damage themselves with Call Down, and of course Flak Cannon and Rocket Barrage doing a lot of damage. And he's almost at his BKB. Gyro is, and they're gonna get. This might be Rax, but it might be. I mean, probably definitely.
Yeah. This might be game. Yeah.
I don't know if game, but
I'm calling it.
You're calling it now? Alright.
Yeah, calling it now. Oh, actually, they're gonna back off. Oh, see? Wow, that dodge by Rubik. This Rubik,
Dimitri, man.
I mean, it didn't matter at the end, but...
Yep. Oh, and they're gonna actually get the lean into... Yeah, they are.
They did.
And then Nyx is silenced, but he's gonna rage, and he's probably gonna kill all of them, let's be honest.
Look at the damage.
This is pretty gross. But this is really good fighting, actually. Wow.
Wow.
That turned out really well for Bird's Nest, actually. That was actually really good individual movement on the side of Bird's Nest. Great CCing, great kiting, and a lot of damage. Double impale side of line.
5v5, I think? And it took them every single ability to take down that Lifestealer.
And this Roshan might not be able to work too. Lifestealer bought back, and he's beelining it over.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know about
there, but this is tight. But if they pick up this Lifestealer,
oh wow,
they pick off the Lifestealer. That's huge. But this Gyrocopter doing a lot of damage in the meantime, and this Tiny might die as well. Boom, a lot of damage. They do pick up the Lifestealer, but they had to blow everything on them, and they have nothing left for the rest of the team. And I think Faded's going to take the leftovers of Roshan and pick up an Aegis for themselves.
I don't know if they have damage. Yeah, no, they don't.
No, they don't. No, it's interesting that no one's going to end up being able to do this. They might just kite it all day. But Prophet's going to...
I think he can do this. Look at this Furion.
He's playing a dangerous game.
Oh, he's getting revealed.
Oh, they know he's there. They see him. Oh, he's gonna let lifted.
Oh, and then the storm comes.
Oh no! Rubik
No.
And he's gonna TP away. Oh man, that could have been so good, but it wasn't. No.
This made a little bit of misplay, but.
Dire's bottom barracks are under
Man,
attack.
what's going on this game? All right, so they're still continuing like this dance around Roshan, but I guess Faded realizes that everyone in Bird's Nest is up, and they're gonna back off as.
I don't know about this choice going back into the Roshan pit. I don't think they can take on 5v5 fight.
They smoked in though.
Yeah, they smoked in, but they know this is happening. Yeah,
It's
there we
like
go.
the awkward standoff that they're gonna have here.
See them? Oh wow, this Rubik is crazy.
But it
Oh,
That damage hurt
So much
the
damage
first
here.
life stealer bomb.
This Rubik, man.
Wow.
The big play is coming from behind, getting the lift off, and giving room for the rest of his team to zoom in. The
My
Nakes showing the power of the Nakes bomb, man. This game
Sean has fallen to
is
the
okay,
something.
this game's MVP is definitely the Rubik.
Yeah, this is the Dimitri guy, man. It's probably Kurokai actually just playing on Dimitri's account. Can we get a ban on this team, please?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
In the meantime, the Lifestealer is going to pick up the
under
Aegis.
attack.
And he's going to have a double damage too, and he hurts a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Are you seeing him ham this Ancient, dude?
Man, that
This
is.
is gross. No, I'm just going to 4-shot an Ancient, no problem. Oh, except he even raged the DD off.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
So it's looking really grim for Bird's Nest. I mean,
Yeah, at this point, there's no damage coming up from them except for. I just don't think they can kill off Lifestealer anymore.
yeah, and Tiny went Yasha before Ags too. Which I don't necessarily agree with.
Like, unless they throw down everything on Lifestealer, they just can't kill him. And even if they do, like, who's gonna kill Storm and Gyro?
Yeah, so late game definitely favors, I think, Faded, as they do have 3 carries. But doesn't mean they're out of it yet. Prophet's gonna start teleporting everywhere. They're gonna have to abuse this split pushing.
Yeah, they really need to make something happen.
But at the same time, it's really risky with the Storm Spirit on the map.
Yeah, again, it's just.
If the Nature Prophet like overextends slightly, the Storm Spirit with the Nakes inside can just show up and kill him.
Lifestealer and just.
Yep. But this
Pop him.
Prophet might get picked off. Lifestealer is gonna show up here. Oh, I don't think he notices. What? What is this? It's like 2 ships passing in the night. And he is gonna TP away to safety here. And I think he's almost gonna. Okay, so this is actually pretty big. Prophet has his Gwinsu, or Sheepstick, Seth
Oh, there
device.
we go. Yeah, that's
That's
that
pretty big.
might. I would still give a lot. It's still hard, but now there's something. They can make something happen.
Yeah, they can CC 1 guy or 2 guys for a long time between Lion and him. So it's pretty good. Waffle Devil has had the same items for the past like 15
Okay,
minutes.
look at
though.
the difference in XP and gold now.
Oh man. Okay. It's looking grim, boys. Alright, so the Nyx is going to sit in the Storm Spirit now, and they're going to start push 5-manning mid. Looking for that Nakes bomb here. As Storm Spirit is going to start looking to pick up his BKB. It is actually finished and flying on the courier. So all 3 of the carries on Faded have magic immunity. So the CC that they're getting on Bird's Nest, while it is really good and beneficial, is not going to
Yeah,
be.
they have to get it off before they can get their BKB off.
And that's really hard against this team because
Really
they're going
hard.
to generally BKB before they initiate.
Yeah.
Like the Storm Spirit, for example.
Now, Faded, they're looking to end this now. They want to end it.
They can, but I don't think
Yeah.
they need to at the same time. Gyrocopter picking up a Demon Edge. Is he going Rapier or is he just getting the Demon Edge before Burrito?
Well, we'll see. Oh, they're playing it safe, going top tower.
Yeah, I don't necessarily mind that decision at all. Fighting up high ground is really hard, especially against heroes like I think a Puck and a Tiny, who can definitely do a lot with the defender's advantage here. And they're gonna get a free tower top and cement their gold and XP advantage even some more.
Yeah, that's.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Bird's Nest is on really thin ice. One play, wrong position, and they're just gonna get lit up by this, punished by the Storm Spirit and Nyx combo.
Dire's top tower.
Lifestealer's gonna come here. And
Oh, there's the jump. And Tiny instantly goes down. Wow.
3 of them died really fast. And
That is damage.
the Rubik set that up again. Force Staff then lifts and gives room for Storm Spirit Knights to come in. Steals Avalanche as well to get a stun, and Puck deciding to come in, but leaving again. Tried by Hello, but they're going to get top racks here, and that's 3 racks on the side of Faded.
Yeah, and I think that's mid racks as well, and the game as well.
It's looking grim. This Puck is being really annoying, just in and out. Doing a little bit of damage, but you know, it's too little too late. And yeah, it's looking like Minrax is going to go down as well. Puck starting to come in to be annoying again, but Mega Creeps is almost impossible to come back from, especially if your Tiny doesn't even have Ags.
I think one point I want to make out is that I think Bird's Nest was banking on Puck to really dominate his lane. But things turned around when Storm got first blood on Puck. And after that,
there's a fight going on here.
Lane back, and Storm actually had impact mid-game, while Puck, while he did have impact, but I think they wanted him to dominate.
They actually had a really good fight just now. They were able to kill.
But it's a little too late.
Yeah, I mean Mega Rack.
Oh, and look at him now. Oh, is he gonna go down? Yeah, there we go.
But the fact that Tiny still doesn't have his Ags.
Yeah, that just tells you.
It's really bad. I'm interested to see why he went Yasha first. I guess they're going such a gank-heavy lineup that he's not going to be farming a lot.
Well, actually, Yasha gives you a really good DPS. Like, Aghanim Scepter doesn't really give you that much DPS. It's just for pushing power, and it sets you up. It's more of a farming tool, I would say.
Yeah, what are they writing on the minimap? Boys to men. Do you see this? What they're writing on the minimap?
What are they writing?
Like boys to men. I don't know. Phil's just scribbling things. W4's.
Yeah, he'll always do that.
I mean, one thing is if Bird's Nest wipes out Faded, they could win the game.
They certainly can, because Tiny has Aghanim Scepter now. That's like 2 seconds.
Oh, you have a tower? No, you don't. Ooh, it's gone.
But I just don't see it happening.
But, you know, I don't think that's going to happen. Rubik's probably going to, like, steal Tiny's everything. He's going to break the game.
He's going to steal his ultimate, and it comes with Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah, so he's going to have a tree instead of a stack, and he's going to one-shot the fountain. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, much.
Calling it here. He's going to break the game. That's how good this Rubik's been playing this game. 4 stats by being
for them.
The 5 roll, and they're gonna go for the kill here. Faded at the towers here, and Stormspirit's gonna go on a double damage with the Nags.
I don't even really know why they're doing this. Like, they don't even need to do this, but I guess
he's gonna toss a creep. Oh, I think he's like gonna toss one of his teammates. If I was in Rubik's position, I'd try to toss the Gyrocopter, who would usually be you.
Oh no, Rubik, don't go down!
He doesn't go down! He 4-steps himself away, and
there's the GG.
There's the GG. What a great game, man. But a lot of back and forth action here. But Team Faded is going to come out on top as they take a quick look at the brackets here.
Yeah, that was a great game.
Yeah, so Bird's Nest is going to be knocked out